$3,000 net worth lead, all gone off of one team.
Whew, trying to give the Surf Spirit now a full veil, and they hold their tower. Everything just super path, which I think he probably almost has maxed out now, is massive. Like, you're going to be that control factor. You are the control factor of your team versus the PL, so yeah, it's definitely big that they all survived. They all cleaned up that fight.
Hell, even a second level of Macro Pyre, which traditionally was kind of like, oh, whatever, Macro Pyre. But now that they add the stickiness of damage in there, like, it actually does make quite a big difference.
Oh, definitely. And this is all because you complimented how disciplined work out.
I really screwed him up. You know what's funny? It's like, they look so warm. the easiest way for a defending team to set up a team fight.
Yeah, and now it's gonna kind of turn into like a snowball factor where back is like, shit, we need to fit an item on the PL or something like that, but that gives time for Exorcism to come back online, give time for Hanskin to reestablish his stones.
General maybe could have grabbed Hanskin there, but they're just... Now, Roger's here now. They're gonna try and slow down S4, but
scary.
Yeah, very scary. Pushing into a high ground like that. Alliance do have a lot of good vision in these areas. You can see 2 different wards on either side of that boundary engagement. They are going to be able to catch the Oracle. As a result, the deeper ward spotted 2 heroes rotating up through the lane, so they quickly move to catch them. It's support they grab, though. General quickly on the move here with his boots of travel, unlikely to be caught.
Another head. The move by Alliance. They're still farming well though. Fly to Moon. They're still keeping that 2K advantage, so they did back up and try to take it, try to just farm during that Death Prophet ult. But now everything's up for Alliance. They're not afraid to take any type of head-on fight. I do believe that the Manta is now done for V2 though, so now he should actually be feeling a lot better to join the fights because he could avoid those silences.
Right.
But still a lot of control. There's still the Jakaro that's always going to be a problem.
Grabbed him before he gets Timber Chain away. You can see Hanskin, he's trying to do something to be able to slow score back to his doom. Oh, nice hit beautiful from General. That's going to be able to catch up to Hanskin here. Hanskin will have another roll soon, and once again, Fly to Moon see that high ground and say, okay, that is not a place we want to just blindly go into.
Yes, for it. Overstayed his bounds. He knows. He knows it. Even then going for that last creep wave, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Those are, I feel like we see that in pro games and in like pubs all the time. That tower, those off-lane towers, you really want to get it, but it's a trap. It almost always is a trap.
Yeah. And ultimately, I mean, a lot of things in Dota come down to the risk versus the reward ratio, and like, what is the reward for getting the tier 1 off-lane tower? It's usually not that much.
Yeah, he was just really trying to capitalize. Damn, we got that Oracle. We're gonna get an objective off of it, but yeah, ends up paying with his life. His team has to back up and wait for it to respawn for a moment. I mean, Nico Baby still he's farming up a storm though this entire time on the Slark.
Yeah. 17.
Nico Baby Slark. Going for that Scotty. Not fun to play versus as an Invoker in particular. Any type of ranged hero is just destroyed by this item. And he's just going to be really tanky. I think that's the majority of what he wants to do. Is just, I am not getting popped by Tiny Combo. Yeah. I am not getting caught up by like some Tornado, Sunstrike, etc.
And it even has a side benefit of helping him with his mana pool, right?
Yes,
because that's going to be a big problem against Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now they're getting under aggressive posture. S4 is like, I died for this tower. We're taking it. And you're giving me the last hit. Thank you. He's in the front line.
He's not to always want to fly. Does manage to purge and get himself away.
Ooh,
turn around, lasso onto Nico Baby. Nico Baby didn't get off the BKB, didn't get off his Dark Pact, and now he's dead. And Alliance, they're like, oh shit, there goes all our damage. It's time to leave, boys. It's time to get out of here, but they're gonna get caught. Always want to fly. Gonna make sure the opposing captain in FNG is certainly gonna be falling. S4 and Limp are on the run here. Force that forward. Roger, blink up in a second, but I think those other 2 heroes are just a bit too fast.
And Limp popped the Exorcism on the retreat, too. I think he was trying to scare them, being like, oh, okay, they're not going to chase me into it, but, oh, man, every time I hype up a player, I feel like we just cursed them indefinitely.
We really did.
We're like, man, Nico Baby,
look how fearless he's being. Oh, Jesus, he's dead.
Oh, God, he didn't use BKB or Dark Pact. I think Dark Pact maybe had like a split second, but he didn't use anything. He gets caught by the lasso. The new blink on General has shown and punish the Slark.
Okay, that's what Jenkins and I were doing with Thompson yesterday, because it's like Thompson, you have to have fun with how aggressive he is, but when it goes wrong, man, it goes really wrong for Thompson.
Man, look at this genius maneuver. He's cutting tier 2 wave and oh, he's dead. Oh God, he's dead. Why is he there? What's he doing?
It's funny how it always goes. Like the initial part of it always looks good, and then it's always the added efficiency. It's just that extra 10% more. What if I push yet another wave? Or what if I finish off that range creep? Or maybe I funneled into farming up some neutral creeps as well. That's what's going to get you caught, that greed.
See the similar item build from V2 also doesn't want to. I mean, he just wants a long fight, is pretty much that tells me, as his Phantom Lancer going for Scotty. Versus Death Prophet, another thing, you know, going for Rage Heroes is always amazing. And then he can tank up. It's very similar kind of style that is as Nico Baby this game, since he's playing versus that Timbersaw. And they're looking to invade now. The advantage, Death Prophet ult, Exorcism still on cooldown for a couple of seconds here.
FNG, they're going to be able to catch up to him. Flame break on the two of them. Nico Baby mints his BKB going on Iceberg, but Iceberg, he already has a BKB of his own. Quickly deals with that pounce and is able to play a bit of distance away from Nico Baby, just trying drawing him away, tornadoing up the other side of Alliance and getting the rest of Flying Moon. Well, almost everybody back to the high ground. General is the only one, but it's a little bit separated from his team.
Nico Baby saw for the night vision, but don't know if they're going to be able to catch him. He's hiding in the woods, and he'll be fine.
So that was a death and a buyback for FNG, and Flight Moon, they didn't really lose anything for that.
Nope, just the BKB charge, I guess, on the Invoker. That's about it.
Yeah, and if worth it. Personally, I would trade my BKB charge for the Slarks every time team fight, right?
Yeah. I literally just kite Nico Baby the entirety of that fight.
Bottom tower is under
Great
attack.
item choice here by Iceberg. Just
defensive
capability.
They require time.
One small thing we haven't talked about with the Scotty is the health restoration effect that it has now. And that is obviously a big factor in both sides, right? Because one side we got Oracle, the other one Timbersaw, Death Prophet.
That's definitely true.
A 40% reduction could certainly mean a lot. S4 with the pre-Yule Scepter onto General. General, he could kind of trap of his own making as he just kind of stumbles into it. Always want to fly ahead and put himself in danger to be able to bail General out. Looks like he's going to be caught by the Death Prophet on the other side of things. Hanskin in earlier, now out away from Death. Fly to Moon though, pretty extraction. They didn't lose anybody.
They're actually getting out without losing a single hero. And look at all the mana pools on Alliance. 4 heroes completely out of mana. It's only Nico Baby ready to fight. And now Exorcism used. They got nothing out of it.
How did they not kill that Bat Rider? I mean, of course the Oracle saved him, yeah, but it just looks like such a nasty situation for Fly to Moon.
He just zoomed out of there. They didn't have any type of extra lockdown. And now it's go time.
Yeah.
They only used the false promise. They have everything else available.
I like this a lot. Especially as the tier 3 items just spawned, so there's a pretty decent chance someone from Alliance is going, all right, I'm just gonna hit this camp and neutral items for us. They go into the Dire Jungle. They find a couple. Nico Baby farming it up right now. General. He doesn't get there in time.
They see FNG.
Yeah.
He's departing. General wants him. FNG. Oh, does not make it
in time.
See you later. Crisp movements by Fly to Moon. Just beautiful disengage. Really, that's like. That's multiple times now we've seen in the God's finish. So versus that Death Prop Timber, definitely gonna super. Bro, no DP ulti, no nothing online. No way they get that one.
They don't even have much smoke that they can really love, especially with FNG being dead.
They have to out.
Yeah, that sounds really bad. Gonna be able to Iceberg here. Iceberg's talent, and he's not too worried about this engagement, especially as they take the just now. He's gonna go back. His BKB starts playing some damage. They're just ignoring him. They're running past him and going for everybody else. Nico Baby does manage to hit the pounds off here, but his BKB is gonna wear out soon. Meanwhul, the rest of his team still being chased down by these two. They gotta get out of here. As Sport doesn't much mana left in his Timber Chain. That disaster for him. One more Timber to have the mana for. Self-fuels. Arcane Boots coming up in a second, but it's not going to be in time. Roger looking for that extra kill. Has 4 stack. Tries to get away. Saved by the Oracle with a buyback coming in from Hanskin. He wants to make this worth something. He needs to be able to catch them. But into this team fight going to be good. A really good Mac and a better Macro Pyre over the top of the 2 with the Spirit Side and Exorcism on the 2 backline heroes as well. Always want to fly. He's going to die stranded. No man. While Iceberg does manage to get away with the extra movement speed of Ghost Walk. Limp could not stay on him because of that tornado.
Oh my god, they're able to disengage out of that there. Huge roll in by Hanskin too at the buyback, but lacking a little bit of extra catch there. They just walk looks again, and look at
DOTA2. He just goes in, no cares. He's got a Scotty, and he's got an Aegis to work with, so he really should not be too scared of anything on the side of Alliance.
And he's fully online. Now it's, now PL looks like a really good hero, right? Compared to in the early games where he just takes too long to get online. Now he's fully there. 30 minutes, they've got full dominance, full map. Bounty rune here, 100 there, and oh, is that a Nico Baby Slark down bottom? V2 is fighting with him for a second.
Almost caught him with the tornado. That's a big one. If you could ever hit him with the tornado after Dark Packs and pops his Shadow Dance, ooh. And here, feeling pretty lackluster. Yes, with the 10,000 net worth lead and Tune specifically stretching his net worth lead over the Slark, the Catman has begun to become a Lion, level 20, picking up some tier 3 items.
And they're just unable to really kill like any of the cores. Batrider, they even got him in a pretty decent spot there that maybe they can bring him down, but he's tanky on general. He went for the 250. I've actually seen most people take the +5 sticky. He is a really... He gets grabbed. We saw he's survived so many of these different occasions because of how he's itemized.
Yeah, what?
No gale can stop
Really?
50 HP. Even has another like 3,500 gold on top. Yeah, he's very survivable.
Learning to fear. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
One point that seems to be really missing for Alliance is their ability to get on top of this Oracle. How many times does Always Want to Fly? Like, he's actually been out of position, but they still can't actually get on him, kill him, and prevent him from casting all those spells.
Yeah, and like Panel was mentioning, there's a lot of different ways for Alliance to actually get on him. With the Slark giving the night vision, Timbersaw able to jump in the back, or Spirit 2, you'd think that they would be able to, but not so much here.
Yeah, just been struggling to find the right kind of movement around the map. I don't know what it is, but
and they're just fighting. They're fighting way better, and that's surprising. Like Alliances, their team fight is super strong, but Fly to Moon is just playing around them. They're always finding the perfect engagement and disengage. And now look at this, another perfect engage.
Double grab S4, quickly blow him up. Now he does have buy. CS4 struggling to grab somebody, gets Fuel Scepter onto Roger, but Roger turns around late, full heap of damage onto S4. He's trying to get away. The Deafening Blast, one more hit from Always Want to Fly, nukes him down. Hanskin, he tried to roll in after Roger, but Roger turns around and pummels him in the Always Want to Fly, even slowing down the retreat of Limp and Nico Baby. This Oracle he doesn't care. He's playing right in the middle of Alliance and still getting off all of his spells. They're just not getting to focus him down. Nico Baby gets away, sure, but it comes at a hefty cost. 3 heroes down with Fly to Moon winning a fight just outside of your base.
Again, into Exorcism. They're just winning every single fight because they're able to get these one-by-one pickoffs because of their godly initiation. And even Iceberg lives. He got chased by the BKB of the Slark, by the Perfect Exorcism. Ghostwalk, BKB, TP's out right in front of their faces. It's just flawless plays coming out from FTM.
Throws out the backfire, but gets grabbed by the lasso. Hanskin does manage to get the roll in. That's not something Roger, quick rebuttal on Hanskin, and the nuke comes in from Always Want to Fly. Just as he thought he was going to escape. No, and now he gets the root onto the Slark as well. Nico Baby, they offer some high fives. Nico Baby does not respond, though.
This is getting pretty much over. I don't see how Slark can ever kill anybody now. They're way too tanky. Even though he builds up all these essence shift charges, he can't do anything.
Watch for the Batrider here. He just picked up a refresher. If he catches Nico Baby in this moment, he's going to go for it. He grabs him, he bumps him, BKB, but it may be too late. The physical damage is going to come in. Nico Baby's in trouble, but he gets off the Shadow Dance just in time. Tune's going to move on to his next victim, though. That's going to be a self-fueled Scepter, but he's stuck. He can't go anywhere. Trapped underneath the ice wall, stuck in the mire and the muck. that is the Flight of Moon lineup that just holds on to their victims and never lets go. 2 dead with no buyback. Limp can't even make it back to the fountain before B-Tune overwhelms him. GG, as Flight of Moon 3-0 now in their run of the day.
I think you might have to, you know, they may have drafted a very similar lineup 3 games in a row, but I think you might have to address this tiny Bat Rider.
Yeah, I think so. It just looks too good for Flight of Moon. I think